Kansas City Chiefs get the dub over New York Jets. This is an ugly win. It's an ugly dub, but I'll take it. Patrick Mahomes, 18 for 30, 203 yards, 6.8 average, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. QBR 66.2. Patrick Mahomes didn't have the best game, but that's what great quarterbacks do, man. They find a way to win for their team, and that's what he did. He found a way to win for his team. Those mistakes were on him, but we know that's not Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? It looked like those passes that he was trying to throw, he was misjudging the power that he wanted to use. That's not him. He'll clean that up. He know that was on him. Like I said, great quarterbacks, they find a way to win. It was not a doubt in my mind that we were going to lose this game. It just wasn't. I knew we were going to find a way to win. It was an ugly win, but who cares? We're the top dogs. Everyone that plays us is going to play us like they're in the Super Bowl. And so it's going to always be tough, you know what I'm saying, on our team. Our team has to come with their A game every Sunday. Every Sunday, because every team going to play them, you know what I'm saying, like it's the Super Bowl. Jets had nothing to lose, but it is what it is. Isaiah Pacheco, 20 carries, 115 yards, 5.8 for total, 1 touchdown, 48 yards for his longest. Isaiah Pacheco, this guy is the steal of the draft, man. I said this when I seen this guy, man, when we first picked this guy up. You look at the highlights, he's like, man, this guy is a strong runner. He's something like Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch. And when I seen him in preseason, I knew this was it. I knew that they were going to plug and play this guy immediately from the preseason. There was no way that they wasn't going to put this guy with no carries. He just had to, and I knew he was going to take over. And that's exactly what he did. Came in, he took over for the number 1 spot, and this guy is just, he's been showing up, man. He's literally been carrying this offense, helping with Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's a made guy. He's going to come through when he's come through. I'm not worried about him. He went for 6 receptions for 60 yards, 10 yards a catch per average. No touchdowns. Longest was 16 yards. Not worried about Travis Kelce, man. Isaiah Pacheco, 3 receptions for 43 yards, 14 yards on the average. Noah Gray, 1 reception for 34 yards. 34 yards average, 1 touchdown. Noah Gray is flashing a lot. I'm liking what I'm saying for Noah Gray. I would like to see that duo between Travis Kelce and Noah Gray. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to see someone else come on this offense, you know, just to help out with this passing game. And the passing game is really not a big issue for me. The issues with me is just the drops. I'm not worried about the big-time receiver. We having one of these guys that do over 100 or 200 yards per game. I'm not worried about that. I just want these guys to catch the ball when it's thrown to them. If they could do that, you know what I'm saying, the sky's the limit. We got so much talent, man. Rashee Rice, the Joker, Kadarius Toney, MVS. You know what I'm saying? Sky Moore. We got talent and speed. We got Justin Watson who flashes. And it's like, we got so much speed with Mahomes, he could pass the ball around. But these guys just got to catch the ball. They got to do their job, man. They got to do their job. Rashee Rice, 3 receptions for 32 yards. 10 on the average. Kadarius Toney, 2 receptions for 22 yards. MVS, 1 reception for 6 yards. Justin Watson, 1 reception for 5 yards. Like, we gotta get them yardages up. Like I said, I don't mind spreading the ball around. Everybody not gonna have these big crazy numbers, but 1 for 6, that's not gonna cut it. 1 for 5, that's not gonna cut it, man. Rashee Rice is getting a lot of touches now, but he got to catch the ball. Joker, I got a lot of high hopes for him. That's my guy. I want to see him do even better in his offense. I know he could be the number one on this offense. You know what I'm saying? I know he can. I'm looking for him to step up into that role. Let's go to the defense. Drew Tranquill, 8 total tackles, 7 solos. Trent McDuffie, 6 total tackles for 5 solos. Leo, 6 tackles for 4 solos. Mike Edwards, 4 for 4. Willie Gay, 4 for 3. Mike Dana, 4 for 2. L'Jarius Sneed, 4 tackles. Total tackles and 2 solos. Chris Jones, 3 total tackles, 2 solos. Justin Reed, 2 tackles, total tackles and 2 solos. Can't ask the defenses to do much more than they can, man. They held them to 20 points. It was a dog fight, man, but it is what it is. We got Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put up more than 20 points a game. We're going to put up more than 20 points a game. You know what I'm saying? All that Jets missing is really their quarterback. They got so many pieces on offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a game. It's going to be a game. But we came out with the dub. That's all that matters, man. It's not too much else on this game. We went in there. We didn't have the clean night that we wanted to have, but you could tell Patrick Mahomes cleaned it up, did what he had to do for us to get that dub. And we move on to next week, man. That's all it's about. Worry about the team that you facing that week. Do whatever you got to do to win that game and move on. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest takeaway is with these receivers. I want to see these receivers do better, man. I'm not looking for the big over 100-something yards, like I said. I just want to see more catches at a high clip. You watch the game, you just see too many drop passes where Mahomes is just putting it there and you just got to hold on to the ball, man. I mean, you look at this game, Sky Moore, he got no touches. We got so many receivers where we could just spread the ball around, so much talent. And just like, I don't know what's going on with the receivers, man. Because I could tell the offense, okay, we just spreading the ball around, Okay, it is what it is. But once we find that number one guy, the type of guy Mahomes is, he's going to feed you that ball. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers would go up once he find that number one guy. But for right now, he just spreading that ball around. Like Nick Wright said, we're practicing, trying to figure out who's going to be that guy, who can contribute to us getting this next Super Bowl, man. Because you see it, man, just like MVS, it's like he's just going down. Justin Watson, you see him flash, he's going down. Sky Moore is like, these guys are digressing. Rashee Rice, you could see the talent, man. You see all the talent. Kadarius Toney, Joker, man. You see the talent, and you want these guys to step up. If these two guys could step up, this offense would be scary, man. I wouldn't even be worried about Sky Moore, Justin Watson, or MVS. If those two guys, Rashee Rice and Joker, could really step up in that role with Travis Kelce and Isaiah Pacheco, this offense would be scary, man.